People don't attract what they want. They attract what they expect. You might buy a lottery ticket every week for years, praying and hoping, yet still come up short. Why? Because the universe doesn't react to fear or desperation. It only responds to calm, quiet, fearless faith. Manifestation isn't random or lucky. It's a fundamental law, just like gravity. It never fails. If you plant a corn seed, you won't get thorns. Similarly, when you plant the seed of wealth with unwavering belief, you'll harvest prosperity. But if your words express doubt or your thoughts harbor envy, your efforts will wither or never bloom. Many people tell me, I want to win the lottery. I ask them, have you already visualized it in your mind? If not, you're not truly ready. That mental picture has to come first. Strong, clear, and vibrant, coupled with genuine feeling. Feeling is the fuel that ignites manifestation. Say to yourself, I see myself holding the winning ticket. I feel the thrill of victory. Receive unexpected wealth from both expected and unexpected sources. My abundance is endless because it comes from a divine source. Once you've declared it, don't negate it with fear. Don't say, I hope it works. Hope is weak. You must know it works. Here's a crucial point. Many people unknowingly sabotage their own prosperity. They argue with themselves, thinking, it's impossible, or what if I lose, or others need it more. These thoughts are weeds in your mental garden. Pull them out and burn them. Replace them with, I am one with infinite abundance. I am worthy of divine reward. Allow your subconscious to accept only what is true in the divine mind: perfection, abundance, precise timing, and perfect order. If you believe you need to do more or earn your miracle, you're setting conditions. The universal law requires alignment, not strenuous effort. Right actions naturally follow right consciousness. Also, be wary of impatience. Many fail to receive because they demand instant results, not understanding that delays often serve as protection. The divine never delays without good reason. The longer you wait with faith, the greater your reward. The moment you're truly ready to receive, not just wanting it, but genuinely prepared, manifestation will burst forth like dawn after a long night. So, play the lottery if you feel called to, but know that the winning ticket already exists in the unseen, waiting only for your inner declaration to bring it into reality. You aren't begging the universe for money. You are simply accepting what is already yours by divine right. Speak it, see it, feel it, and then be still. Let the power that spins the planets guide your path to fortune. Your abundance isn't limited to a single source, not even the lottery. But if that's the channel your soul has chosen, then so be it. This law makes no mistakes. You are rich now. You are chosen now. You are aligned now. Let it be. The spoken word holds far more power than most people realize. Every word you utter plants a seed in the garden of your life. These seeds never fall on barren ground. They take root in the invisible substance that shapes your visible world. The moment you speak something, you give it life, whether it's a blessing or a burden. That's why it's vital to only speak what you genuinely wish to see grow. If you desire wealth, you must speak wealth. If you want miracles, you must speak miracles. The spoken word, when backed by belief, activates the law of manifestation. People often speak out of habit, unaware that their words are not idle, they are commands. Phrases like, I never win, or nothing ever works out for me, are declarations, just as potent as saying, I am rich, or all things work together for my good. This law doesn't filter what you say to decide what's good or bad for you. It simply takes your words and begins to shape your reality around them. So, when someone says, I'll never win the lottery, they're using the very power that could bring them millions to shut the door instead. This is why you must become deliberate with your speech. Start each day with powerful declarations that affirm your wealth, your success, and your readiness to receive. Say, everything I touch prospers. I am divinely guided to my fortune. I expect and receive miracles daily. These aren't just sentences, they're spiritual tools that cut through fear and build a new foundation for your life. When spoken with faith, they become like a magnet, drawing your desires closer until they manifest. Belief is crucial. Speaking words without belief is like scattering seeds in the wind. They won't land, root, or grow. But when you speak with conviction, as if your good is already present, the universe rushes to match your words. It listens not just to what you say, but how you say it. Are you speaking with fear or with faith? Are you doubting while you declare? Then your results will be inconsistent. But if you speak with clarity and certainty, you align with the limitless creative force. Many ask, do I need to say affirmations every day? Yes, every single day. Why? Because daily, you're exposed to external words and thoughts that can pull you away from your truth, the news, others' fears, your own old habits. These influences speak loudly, so your words must speak louder. They must drown out the noise with the sound of faith. Your spoken word becomes a shield, a sword, and a ladder. It defends you from doubt, cuts through delays, and elevates you to higher experiences. Even your casual conversations matter. Don't joke about being broke. Don't speak lightly about just getting by. There's no humor in planting weeds. There's only repetition. What you keep saying becomes what you keep living. Instead, train yourself to speak abundance, even in small ways. Say, there's always more where that came from. When you give, say, I always receive more than I expect. These simple phrases, spoken calmly and faithfully, begin to rewire your entire experience with money, opportunity, and provision. When you use your words to align with prosperity, you also start speaking with authority. You're no longer wishing or hoping. You are declaring, you are issuing a decree to the unseen, and that decree cannot return without effect. This law is precise, exact, and impartial. If you declare, I am wealthy, and believe it, everything in your life will begin to reconfigure to match that statement. Opportunities will arise, doors will open, and people will be placed in your path. But you must hold onto that declaration. You must repeat it, honor it, and never cancel it with fear or contradiction. Fear will try to creep in. You might speak your truth in the morning and by evening feel a whisper of doubt. That's why discipline is necessary. You must speak your prosperity even when you don't yet see it. Especially then, because your words aren't reacting to what currently exists. Your words are creating what will be. You must become consistent, steady, and unshakable. Keep saying, I am a winner. I am chosen. Money loves me and finds me with ease. Even if nothing seems to change, your words are working invisibly. They're shifting the foundation of your reality. And one day, without warning, the visible will catch up to the invisible. You'll find yourself living the very thing you spoke about. You'll look around and say, it happened just as I said, and it will. Because the word never returns empty. The word always builds. The word always brings forth. So, start now. Speak with love, confidence, and expectation. You're not begging the universe. You are instructing it. Use your words like a master, not a servant. Speak as one who already possesses, and you shall possess. Speak as one who wins, and you shall win. The power isn't somewhere out there. It's in your mouth. Use it wisely. Most people carry hidden doubts and silent fears they don't even realize are shaping their entire lives. These fears reside deep in the subconscious mind, and unless they are rooted out and replaced, they block the flow of good at every turn. It's useless to say, I am rich, if deep inside you still believe you're not worthy. The law listens to the feeling behind the words, and if that feeling is fear, then the words have no power. To manifest anything, whether winning the lottery or finding peace, you must first clear out the fearful thoughts that have taken root within you. The subconscious mind is like soil that accepts every seed planted, whether good or bad. It doesn't argue or filter. It simply accepts and grows what it's given. If you feed it fear, it will create more situations to be afraid of. If you feed it doubt, it will bring you delays and disappointment. If you constantly think thoughts like it's too hard, it never works for me, or I don't deserve this, then even the best manifestation techniques will seem to fail. Not because the law doesn't work, but because the fear in your subconscious is undoing everything your conscious mind tries to build. You must become the gatekeeper of your thoughts. Start observing what goes on beneath the surface. When you speak an affirmation like I win easily and effortlessly, notice the feeling that arises inside. Do you feel excited and confident, or does a small voice whisper, that's not true? That voice is your subconscious clinging to the old story. That's the fear that needs addressing. Pretending it's not there won't remove it. It just allows it to continue running the show from behind the scenes. To erase fear from the subconscious, you must introduce a stronger force. Faith is the only thing powerful enough to displace fear. Fear and faith cannot coexist. One must go, and the one you nurture is the one that stays. You feed fear by entertaining negative thoughts. You feed faith by speaking truth, imagining success, and surrounding yourself with peace. Every time you choose faith over fear, you weaken doubt's grip. Every time you say, I trust the process, even when things look uncertain, you rewrite the script in your subconscious mind. Start speaking to your inner self as you would to a scared child. Be kind but firm. Say things like, you are safe. You are worthy. Everything is working in your favor. These words begin to build a new foundation. Don't get frustrated if it takes time. Remember, fear didn't get there overnight. It accumulated from years of repetition, things you were told growing up, negative experiences, or constant exposure to worry. But the good news is, you are in charge now. You have the authority to change the story. One of the most powerful tools you can use is repetition. Repetition is how fear entered, and repetition is how it will exit. Say your affirmations every day, several times a day. Don't just say them, feel them. Imagine them being true right now. Visualize the outcome you desire. If your goal is to win the lottery, don't just hope for it. See it, feel it, expect it. And every time fear tries to creep back in, stop it with a spoken word of truth. Say, I do not believe in failure. I believe in divine success. What is mine by divine right now flows to me. Also, understand that fear often disguises itself. It doesn't always appear as panic or worry. Sometimes it looks like procrastination. Sometimes it feels like confusion. Sometimes it sounds like a logical excuse, such as maybe this isn't for me, or maybe I should just settle for less. These are not wisdom. They are fear wearing a mask. Learn to recognize it. Learn to call it out and speak against it. Say, I am not confused. I am guided clearly. I do not shrink back. I step forward in faith. As you continue this practice, you'll notice subtle shifts. You'll begin to feel lighter, more open, more trusting. You'll notice things start to happen without you forcing them. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time. You'll receive ideas, nudges, and signs. That's evidence that your subconscious is changing. And when the subconscious is clear of fear and filled with belief, manifestation is inevitable. It's no longer a matter of if. It's only a matter of when. Remember, it's not wrong to have experienced fear. Everyone does. But it is wrong to let it stay when you now know the truth. You weren't made to live in lack, struggle, or uncertainty. You were made to live boldly, freely, and richly. The moment you remove fear from your mind, you create space for miracles. What once seemed impossible begins to feel natural. You stop chasing your desires and start attracting them. You stop forcing outcomes and start allowing them. So, do the inner work, clear out the garden, uproot the weeds of fear and plant seeds of faith, love, and worthiness. Say, my subconscious is filled with light. My mind is a channel for good. All fear is gone, and only faith remains. Then watch as your life begins to reflect the beauty of that new inner truth. You are no longer ruled by fear. You are ruled by divine law, and that law is always working in your favor. Many people mistakenly believe they must make things happen. They push, force, chase, and struggle, thinking that the harder they work or the more they demand, the faster their desires will appear. But that's not how divine law operates. The truth is, everything you're meant to have is already prepared for you, waiting in the invisible. The key isn't in rushing or pushing, it's in aligning and allowing. Divine timing is never late, and it's never early. It's exact. It arrives the moment you are truly ready, not just when you think you are. Often, someone will say, I've been manifesting money for months. Where is it? But behind that question is frustration, fear, and impatience. Those feelings signal that the person has stepped out of faith and into force. You cannot rush divine results. You can't make the harvest come faster by pulling on the root. The moment you start forcing things, you've entered the realm of the ego, and the ego only knows how to chase, not receive. Forcing is the language of fear. It says, if I don't act now, it won't happen. But waiting in faith is the language of trust. It says, what is mine will never miss me. It is on its way now. That kind of calm confidence opens the door. That energy allows the law to move freely. When you rush, you block. When you trust, you receive. That's why one of the greatest things you can do for any manifestation is to release it. Bless it, speak it, feel it, and then let it go. Let the divine handle the specifics. Now, letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means you no longer grip with anxiety. It means you're not checking your bank account every 10 minutes, wondering when the miracle will appear. Letting go means you've done your part. You've spoken your word, held your vision, and cleared your fear. And now you let the unseen do its work. You don't pick at the seed once it's planted. You don't scream at the sky for rain. You trust the process. You say, this or something even better is now on its way to me, in perfect timing and perfect order. Some people believe they must take endless action to bring things to pass. They overwork, overthink, and overcommit, believing that manifestation means doing. But manifestation begins with being. You must first become the person who already possesses the thing you desire. You must feel rich before the money comes. You must feel chosen before the opportunity arrives. Once your vibration matches the blessing comes with ease. Right action will then arise naturally. You won't have to figure it out. You'll be led, nudged, and shown, but the guidance will never feel forced. It will feel inspired, light, and clear. It's important to remember that divine timing protects you. There are things you may have asked for that you weren't ready to handle. If the blessing had come too soon, you might have lost it or misused it. Delay is not denial. It is divine mercy. It is preparation. This law is wise. It knows when you are fully aligned, when you are free of doubt, when you are truly open. So if something seems delayed, don't panic. Don't speak words of doubt. Don't declare defeat. Instead, say, everything is working behind the scenes. I trust the process. I rest in divine order. This rest is not laziness, it is power. The most powerful thing you can do sometimes is to stand still in your faith. Speak your word and then refuse to waver. When fear comes, answer it with truth. When impatience rises, answer it with peace. Say, I don't chase what is mine. I attract it through alignment. The calmer you are, the faster the results flow to you. The more patient you become, the quicker the blessing arrives. Why? Because calmness is a sign that you finally believe it's already done. Now, when you feel tempted to rush or make something happen on your own, pause. Ask yourself, am I forcing or am I allowing? If you feel tired, heavy, confused, or anxious, that's force. If you feel peaceful, trusting, and clear, that's allowing. Your energy tells you everything. Let your feelings guide you. Never move in panic. Wait for peace. Peace is the green light. Peace is the sign that you are in step with the divine. Many miracles are lost in the final moments before they break through, simply because people give up too soon. They doubt, they speak against their desire, or they try to force it into being. Hold fast. You must carry your vision through to the end. Speak your affirmation until it becomes the only truth you know. Say, I win at the perfect time. My miracle is never late. The door opens exactly when I'm ready to walk through it. And then go about your day with joy. Don't watch the clock. Don't compare your journey to others. Don't let frustration undo what faith has built. Instead, remind yourself every day, my timing is divine. My supply is sure. What I desire is already mine and will appear right on schedule. Let the universe bring you more than you asked for, better than you imagined, and faster than you expected. But only when you are still enough to receive it. When you stop forcing, everything flows. When you align with divine timing, everything unfolds with grace. Let go of the struggle and receive now. People often say they want something: a new home, a perfect partner, a winning lottery ticket, but deep down, they haven't actually prepared to receive it. They wish for it, hope for it, even speak affirmations about it. But their inner world is still filled with resistance, confusion, or disbelief. You cannot bring something into your life while also feeling unworthy of it, fearing it, or expecting something to go wrong when it arrives. Manifestation isn't about begging for a blessing. It's about making space for it mentally and emotionally. It's about becoming the version of yourself who is already living in the desired outcome. When you say, I am ready to receive, you must mean it not just with your lips, but with your entire being. The subconscious must agree. You must clean your inner house. You wouldn't invite a royal guest into a cluttered, messy room. In the same way, your desires will not reside in a mind filled with fear, doubt, guilt, or confusion. You must prepare to receive with intention. That means clearing away every lie you've ever believed about not being good enough, about money being evil, about blessings being rare or hard to earn. You must discard those ideas like trash, because that is what they are: spiritual garbage. There is no such thing as lack in the divine. There is only flow, and you are either open to it or blocked from it. Most people are blocked because they haven't yet truly accepted that they are allowed to have what they want. They think they need to prove themselves, work harder, be perfect, or wait for some external sign that they're finally worthy. But your worthiness is not debatable, it is already established. You are a divine creation, and all that is good, rich, and beautiful is already meant for you. But you must align with it to receive it. Alignment is the key, and alignment comes from preparation, physical preparation, but inner readiness. You must ask yourself, do I truly believe it's possible? Do I truly feel safe receiving this? Have I made peace with the idea of my life changing? Because even blessings won't stay if you're afraid of them. If you win the lottery but deep down, still believe money causes pain, unwanted attention, or loss, that money will vanish. If you meet the love of your life but still believe you are unlovable, that relationship will fall apart. The subconscious always finds a way to confirm the story it believes. So, change the story. Start preparing to receive by telling yourself a new truth every single day. Say, I am worthy of wealth. I am prepared for success. I handle abundance with grace. I allow more good into my life than ever before. These are not just words. They are invitations to the universe. They are signs that the inner door is swinging open, and when that door opens inward, the blessings will rush in from the outside. Preparation also involves emotional clearing. You must forgive. You must let go of old hurts, resentments, and regrets, because those things are heavy. They occupy the space where peace and joy are meant to live. If your heart is full of bitterness, it cannot hold bliss. If your mind is stuck in the past, it cannot receive the present. Say, I forgive all that has been. I bless everyone from my past. I release the old to make room for the new. This kind of preparation is silent, powerful, and deeply magnetic. It tells the law, I am ready now. I am no longer carrying blocks. I am open. You also prepare by celebrating others. When you see someone else winning, someone else thriving, bless them. Say, that means I'm next. Don't envy, don't complain. That just slams the door shut again. Celebration keeps the door open. It says, to the universe, I know there's enough for all of us. I'm not in fear, I'm in flow. That's the energy that multiplies good. That's the energy that makes room for miracles. Finally, preparation means living as if your desire is already a reality. If you knew today that your success was guaranteed, how would you walk, speak, dress, and treat others? Begin now. Don't wait until the manifestation arrives. Live in that vibration now. If you want wealth, start handling your current money with care. Bless every dollar. Speak lovingly about your finances. Act like a rich person in spirit before the riches appear in physical form. This isn't pretending, it's practicing. And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. When it's natural, it's inevitable. Remember, nothing is withheld from you, it's only held until you are ready. And readiness isn't about being perfect, it's about being aligned. You don't have to know how it will happen. You don't have to chase it down. You simply need to become the version of yourself who knows it's already done, and live from that place every single day. Then, what you desire will have no choice but to find its way to you because you will have made space for it. You will have prepared a place, and the law always fills the place that is ready. Now you understand that true manifestation doesn't begin externally. It begins internally with your words, your thoughts, your feelings, and your readiness. You must speak only what you desire. Erase fear from the soil of your subconscious. Walk in harmony with divine timing, and make space in your spirit for what is already yours by divine right. There is no need to chase, to worry, or to force. What belongs to you will never miss you. When you align your heart with truth and prepare your mind to receive, the law does not fail, it always works. The moment you believe, speak, and release your good with unwavering faith, the unseen begins to arrange every detail for your benefit. You are not here to struggle or hope endlessly. You are here to remember your power, to speak with authority, to trust without fear, and to receive without guilt. Let your words match your vision. Let your inner world become fertile with faith, and then stand still, knowing that the law is fulfilling your command. Declare it boldly. I am ready now. I am in perfect timing. I am free from fear. I joyfully receive all that is mine, and it shall be so.